They say in a lot of projects that happen in Saudi Arabia, it can be done. This is very ambitious. They can't keep saying that, and we can keep proving them wrong.
Have you ever imagined an entire city built from scratch in the heart of an unyielding desert that costs a staggering $2 trillion? Picture futuristic skyscrapers rising from endless dunes, state-of-the-art infrastructure powered by renewable energy, and an urban design so radical it seems almost otherworldly. Today, we're delving into the real reason Saudi Arabia is embarking on one of the most audacious urban projects in modern history.
اليوم بصفتي رئيس مجلس إدارة نيوم نقدم لكم ذا لاين، مدينة مليونية بطول 170 كيلو تحافظ على 95% من الطبيعة في أراضي نيوم، صفر سيارات، صفر شوارع، وصفر انبعاثات كربونية.
At first glance, building a mega city in the barren desert might seem like a fantastical dream, a wild bet on a future that defies traditional economic logic. But when you peel back the layers, this project is much more than an extravagant real estate venture. It's a bold declaration of intent, a strategic move designed to redefine global power structures, transform a nation's economy, and send a clear message to the world. Is Saudi Arabia merely seeking to compete with global cities like Dubai, New York, or Shanghai? Or is there a deeper vision at play, one that could reshape the very fabric of our global economic and political landscape? In the next few minutes, we're going to explore the multifaceted reasons behind this monumental investment. We'll examine economic diversification, technological innovation, geopolitical maneuvering, and cultural transformation to uncover how this desert city is poised to be much more than a collection of buildings. It may very well be a symbol of a new era. And while we're on this journey, we must ask, is such an ambitious project truly doable, or are there factors that could see it crumble under its own weight? Stay tuned as we break down the motivations, the ambitions, and the potential challenges behind Saudi Arabia's $2 trillion city. The stakes are high and the implications could be profound. What could drive a nation to commit such an astronomical sum to building a futuristic oasis in the desert? Let's find out. A strategic economic vision. Saudi Arabia's economy has long been built on the back of oil, a finite resource that has fueled rapid growth but also left the nation vulnerable to volatile global markets. With oil reserves destined to decline over time and the global shift towards sustainable energy sources gaining momentum, diversification is not just an option, it is a necessity. The $2 trillion city sites at the very heart of this new economic vision. By investing in a futuristic metropolis, Saudi Arabia is laying the groundwork for an economy that reaches far beyond oil and petrochemicals. Imagine a city where renewable energy, advanced robotics, and digital innovation drive the economy, ushering in an era where prosperity is defined by innovation rather than fossil fuels. This mega project is designed to attract high-tech industries, financial services, and tourism, sectors that promise steady revenue streams without the inherent risks associated with oil markets. It's an ambitious pivot, one that reflects a long-planned strategy to re-engineer an economy that has for decades depended almost entirely on oil revenues.
These projects are unprecedented in scale and ambition, and they offer unlimited opportunities for investment.
The vision is to transform the barren desert into a thriving urban center that not only creates countless jobs, but also serves as an economic engine drawing unprecedented levels of foreign investment. By channeling billions into infrastructure, smart technology, and urban planning, Saudi Arabia is effectively building a platform for sustainable growth. The idea is not only to generate new revenue streams, but also to stimulate local innovation and reduce economic dependence on an increasingly uncertain global oil market. In doing so, the megacity is expected to become a hub where modern industries and creative enterprises can flourish. A dynamic ecosystem that nurtures startups and encourages technological breakthroughs. Imagine a city where renewable energy, advanced robotics, and digital innovation drive the economy, ushering in an era where prosperity is defined by innovation rather than fossil fuels. That's the vision on display here. Yet, we must ask, is such a transformation truly feasible given the enormous financial commitment and the radical changes required in infrastructure and governance? there are significant challenges, including the need to train a workforce for new industries and to establish robust institutions that can manage this unprecedented scale of innovation. While the long-term benefits could be tremendous, there is also a real possibility that mismanagement, corruption, or external economic shocks could derail this carefully crafted plan. Critics point out that a project of this magnitude might strain national finances and risk diverting attention from more immediate economic concerns. Nonetheless, the ambition itself is a bold statement about a future that Saudi Arabia is determined to shape. Geopolitical ambitions and global influence. Beyond the economic imperatives, Saudi Arabia's drive to build a $2 trillion city carries significant geopolitical weight. In today's global arena, marked by shifting alliances and intensifying competition for resources and influence, this project is as much about power projection as it is about economic reform. The decision to invest in such a futuristic megacity sends a bold message. Saudi Arabia is ready to step onto the world stage as a leader in innovation and transformation. This venture is designed to reassert the kingdom's influence in a region long dominated by traditional power structures and complex alliances. As neighboring nations invest in modernizing their economies and expanding their global reach, Saudi Arabia's bold move can be seen as an effort to re-establish itself as a dominant force in the Middle East. In doing so, it aims to shift regional dynamics and secure a stronger diplomatic foothold. The megacity could become a new fulcrum of power in the Middle East, a strategic asset that not only drives economic growth, but also bolsters the kingdom's diplomatic influence. This is not just about creating a city. It's about making a geopolitical statement that challenges the existing order. The project also holds the promise of international collaboration on a scale rarely seen before. By integrating cutting-edge technology and sustainable design, the city is expected to attract the world's best minds, from scientists and engineers to entrepreneurs and policymakers. It will serve as a melting pot of ideas and innovation, fostering global alliances that transcend traditional geopolitical boundaries. Saudi Arabia is leveraging this project as a means to invite global capital and expertise, creating an environment where international dialogue and cooperation are the norm rather than the exception. However, there are significant risks. The scale of this geopolitical maneuver means that any missteps could have far-reaching consequences. Diplomatic tensions may arise, particularly if regional rivals perceive this project as a threat.
NEOM project, this futuristic city that he is planning to invest $500 billion in it. What if it goes wrong? It could bankrupt the country.
But no one's allowed to criticize it.
But no one allowed to write an objective piece in any newspaper saying...
Moreover, international scrutiny over issues like human rights, environmental sustainability, and financial transparency could derail parts of the plan if not managed with utmost care. Is the kingdom ready to navigate the complex interplay of global politics that such a high-profile project inevitably invites? The answer is not entirely clear, and much will depend on how adeptly Saudi leaders can manage both internal reforms and external pressures. Technological and sustainable innovations. At the core of this mega project lies a deep commitment to futuristic design and technological innovation. Saudi Arabia's vision for this city is not simply to create an urban space, but to build a blueprint for the future of urban living. A place where every system is optimized for efficiency, sustainability, and digital connectivity. Imagine a city designed from the ground up to be smart, where every element, from transportation to energy management, is seamlessly integrated with the latest advancements in artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and renewable energy technologies. In this vision, advanced robotics and digital infrastructure will work in perfect harmony with eco-friendly design to create a living laboratory for innovation. Imagine a city where renewable energy, advanced robotics, and digital innovation drive the economy, ushering in an era where prosperity is defined by innovation rather than fossil fuels. This is more than an urban development. It's a comprehensive experiment in rethinking how cities can be built to withstand the challenges of the future. Renewable energy is expected to play a starring role. The city is slated to be powered primarily by solar and wind energy, transforming the abundant natural resources of the desert into sustainable power sources. In addition, cutting-edge solutions for water conservation, waste management, and green space integration will be pivotal. The ambition is to create an urban environment that not only survives in the harsh desert climate but thrives, setting a new standard for eco-friendly urban living. Digital infrastructure will be another cornerstone. High-speed data networks, smart grids, and automated services will underpin every aspect of urban life, creating a connected environment that continuously adapts to the needs of its residents. Advanced sensors and AI-driven analytics will monitor and optimize everything from traffic flow to energy consumption, ensuring that the city operates with maximum efficiency. Yet, questions remain. Can such a complex technological ecosystem be reliably managed at this scale? What happens if critical systems fail or are compromised by cyber threats? These concerns highlight the potential vulnerabilities in a system built on unprecedented technological integration. The hope is that these innovations will not only drive economic growth, but also inspire a new era of urban design worldwide.
You have the models now. We work on it. It sounds it's very doable, and the ideas is like amazing. So it's massive. It's huge. I wish that I can explain it in a smaller way, but it's project making money. It's project absorbing the demand that we assumed in Saudi Arabia, and it's something that creates the new way of building city and new way of living.
By building a city that is a model of sustainability and efficiency, Saudi Arabia aims to demonstrate that even the most extreme environments can be transformed into thriving centers of human activity. Still, the challenge of maintaining such an advanced system over the long term is immense. And there is always the risk that technological setbacks or unforeseen environmental changes could compromise the project's lofty goals. Social and cultural transformation. While the economic and technological aspects of the project are undoubtedly significant, the megacity is also envisioned as a catalyst for profound social and cultural transformation within Saudi Arabia. For decades, the kingdom has been associated primarily with its oil riches and conservative traditions. This bold initiative is a key component of a larger effort to rebrand the nation and project an image of modernity, openness, and global engagement. The city is meant to be a beacon of change, a symbol that challenges outdated stereotypes and inspires a new generation. By creating a space where culture, education, and technology converge, Saudi Arabia intends to empower its citizens and attract international talent. This isn't merely an urban development, it's a launchpad for a cultural and intellectual revolution. The vision is for the city to become a hub for research institutions, cultural centers, and creative industries, a place where global ideas meld with local heritage to forge a vibrant, dynamic society. In this futuristic environment, the integration of traditional Saudi cultural elements with modern design is a key goal. The project seeks to bridge the gap between past and future, preserving the rich cultural heritage of the kingdom, while boldly stepping into a new era. Imagine contemporary art galleries standing alongside historic architecture, or traditional markets coexisting with digital innovation hubs. This synthesis of tradition and modernity is intended to create a unique urban identity that reflects the complexities of Saudi society today. Yet, transforming a society is never without challenges. Questions abound. Can such a radical transformation be embraced by a population steeped in long-standing cultural norms? What if resistance from conservative factions or unexpected social tensions hampers the project's progress? These challenges underscore the delicate balance required to rebrand a nation while maintaining social stability. The megacity must not only serve as an economic and technological marvel, but also as a symbol of a harmonious and progressive society, a vision that may be as difficult to achieve as it is inspiring. The economic investment equation. Investing $2 trillion in a single city is a high-stakes gamble that speaks volumes about Saudi Arabia's long-term vision. Such an enormous financial commitment naturally raises concerns about economic feasibility and potential risks. Critics warn that the sheer scale of the project might strain national finances or divert critical resources from other pressing needs. Yet supporters argue that visionary projects like this are exactly what is needed to drive transformational growth and position a nation at the forefront of global innovation. This megacity is designed to capture global capital and attract world-class talent, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem of innovation and investment. The idea is to build a world-class urban center that redefines investment and development paradigms for the modern era. The megacity is poised to become a new fulcrum of power in the Middle East, a strategic asset that not only drives economic growth, but also bolsters the kingdom's diplomatic influence. Such a project could set new benchmarks for global urban development, inspiring similar initiatives around the world, while providing Saudi Arabia with a competitive edge in the global market. Yet, the economic investment equation is not without its uncertainties. There is the very real possibility that cost overruns, bureaucratic delays, or an inability to attract sufficient private sector investment could undermine the project. Furthermore, external economic shocks, such as fluctuations in global oil prices or geopolitical instability, could jeopardize funding and lead to delays or even partial cancellation of key elements. One must ask, is the kingdom's leadership prepared for the financial and operational challenges that such a massive project entails? And what contingency plans are in place if the economic or political environment shifts unexpectedly? The answer remains uncertain. While the long-term rewards could be transformational, the risks are equally enormous. The success of the megacity will depend on robust planning, sound financial management, and the ability to adapt to rapidly changing global conditions. Only time will tell if this high-stakes gamble will pay off, or if it will serve as a cautionary tale of overambition in an unpredictable world. So what does all this mean? When we piece together the economic, geopolitical, technological, and cultural dimensions of this audacious project, a complex yet compelling narrative emerges. On one hand, the $2 trillion city represents an unprecedented effort to diversify an economy built on oil, creating a sustainable and innovation-driven future. On the other, it is a strategic geopolitical maneuver, a bold statement designed to reassert Saudi Arabia's leadership in a rapidly evolving global landscape. At its core, this megacity is more than just an urban development. It is a visionary experiment. It challenges conventional wisdom about what is possible in urban planning by integrating renewable energy, advanced robotics, and cutting-edge digital infrastructure. As we reflect on the potential of such a project, we are forced to ask whether it will become a beacon of progress and innovation, or a cautionary tale of overambition. Is the project truly doable, or are there fundamental flaws in the plan that could cause it to fail? The real reason behind Saudi Arabia's monumental investment appears to be a blend of calculated economic diversification, a desire to assert global influence, and an unyielding commitment to forging a new path forward. While supporters see it as a revolutionary leap into the future, critics warn of the many pitfalls, from financial mismanagement to technological setbacks, that could doom the project. The outcome remains uncertain, and much depends on the kingdom's ability to navigate the complex interplay of economic, political, and social factors in an ever-changing global landscape. From the vast, sun-scorched deserts to the gleaming promise of futuristic urban living, Saudi Arabia's $2 trillion city is a project that defies conventional expectations. It embodies a daring fusion of economic ambition, technological innovation, and cultural transformation. A bold initiative that seeks to redefine not only a nation's destiny, but also the future of cities around the globe. So, what do you think? Is this mega project a visionary blueprint for a post-oil era that will catalyze global change? Or is it an overambitious gamble that risks leaving behind a desert of broken promises? Could the challenges of funding, technological integration, and social transformation prove too great to overcome? We invite you to share your thoughts and insights. What does the future hold for a project of this scale, and how might it reshape our understanding of urban development in an increasingly complex world? If you found this deep dive into the real reasons behind Saudi Arabia's monumental investment insightful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more investigative explorations into groundbreaking global projects, and leave your comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into one of the most ambitious projects of our time. Stay tuned, for more stories that challenge the status quo and explore the frontiers of possibility. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, sometimes the boldest visions pave the way for a future we never thought possible.